You know what it is. Unique Make Audio, man. Yo, a whole lot going on today. It's a rainy Friday. I just feel like chilling and riding. Come on, we gonna ride. We gonna ride. All right. Now, I'm gonna tell you about my man. It's a kid that from the neighborhood, down on 8th Avenue, right? So 8th Avenue don't really go up the hill to Washington Heights. Washington Heights don't really go down to 8th Avenue. So y'all understand, I might talk a little fast, just pay attention. It's a rainy Friday and different moods are gonna come out right now. But I just want y'all to enjoy this story. Now check. So little nigga, he had long braids going down his back, and I had the flat top, but he was dark skinned and you could tell our features with a lot of likes. So I kind of took a liking to him and took him up under my wing, started calling him, my little brother. You know what I mean? So now I done raised this kid with when I go out with other females and stuff, and he was about 12, 13. We in the car, got my son in the car, was about 7 or 8 at the time. So while we ride down the street, I pick up a couple of little cuties, and when they get in the car, one of them is young, looked like they're about 14, 15, but she was about 17. It was, one of my girlfriend's little sisters. So my son looking at her and giggling and tapping his man, and he carrying on. So I said, yo, what's up? You like that? So he started nodding his head, yeah, for me, in the back seat. So I said, yo, listen, man, if you like a female, you just tell her, yo, I like that, and I'm trying to hit that. And he looked at me like, what? You know what I mean? He's 7 years old going on 8. I mean, kill me. I ain't know nothing about being no parent back then, so don't hold me responsible. I'm just taking you back in time right now, right? So I told my son, if you like that, you going to hit that. Tell her you want to hit that. So he started smiling. I said, nah, nigga, tell her. So he said, yo, I like you, and he said, I like that, and I'm trying to hit that. You know what I mean? And she looked, and she said, boy, what you teaching him? I said, so, right there, that's when you slide your arm around her neck and play with that little baby here on the back of her neck. You know what I mean? And, he did it, she let him, and, we just having fun. So, y'all could judge me. I was a bad parent. I was the worst parent. All right, we're going to keep it that way. Because I even taught my son how to roll blunts. You know what I mean? My son was 8 years old. I pull over a liquor store, and he run in the liquor store, grab a bottle of Moet. You know what I mean? 8 years old, grab a Philly blunt from the store next door and come run, jump in the car before the light even changed. I was a terrible parent. I'm just keeping it 100. My son got, I think he turned 40 maybe. Who knows? I don't even keep track. I got so many, but, love them all to death. But now, my son would tell you the same stories I'm telling you. Right, so, this is how it is. But now he grown man and this little kid, he grown up, so we going to fast forward. We going to fast forward, right? So now, my man tell me, man, you used to be up Washington Heights. I know you know how Dominican girls is. I met this bad light-skinned Dominican girl. She's so pretty. Her energy is fire. I'm feeling her, just when she smiles, just everything. She know how to move, and I'm really feeling her. And I'm like, yo, are you sure she's Dominican? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know no Dominicans like that. I know disrespected Dominicans. But, you know what I mean? Because, I'm like, nah. He's like, yeah, I'm telling you, man. I said, yo. I said, all right, what did you like to go ahead and, pursue? He said, yo, but yo, she got this little nigga that she talking to. You know what I mean? And, it's crazy. He living with her. Now, she talked to me living with her. I said, then leave that alone if he living with a chick. He said, nah, they not really together because he's using us just for the rent. She know what time it is, but she ain't got a problem being stuck in that situation because she's just trying to get her life together, so she's not trying to worry about what he's going through as far as, thinking he's using her because she spends her money on everything. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, what kind of girl you talking to? And he said, nah, she young. I said, what do you mean she young? He said, yeah, she young. I said, nah, son. I said, you talking to a young girl? Must it's a young Dominican? I said, dog, I don't know nothing about this new breed, Dominicans, but I could just tell you what I know about women and Dominican women. I said, but I'm going to tell you now, she's comfortable letting this nigga use her for her place, pay the rent, pay all the bills, pay whenever they go out, whatever they do, and she's comfortable with that, and she's telling you she's trying to leave that. I think that she's a keeper. That's what I told him. I'm going to keep it 100. I said, I think she's a keeper, but you got to get past the bull. So, if you really feel it, don't even pay attention to the dude because you already know that his time is borrowed. He's going to be gone in a minute, So he like, damn, you really think so? I said, dude, common sense. You think she gonna keep spending her money on spending her money on spending her money? She can't even fix her old place up right now because she don't wasted so much money on him. And their relationship that he's not reciprocating. And she sit down, she look around the living room and look around the house, and she like, damn. I ain't got nothing in here what I really wanted. All the money I done wasted. And then she start pondering how she wasted the money. You know, then she go back to the main thing. Damn, I've been taking care of this nigga too long. I could have been furnished my apartment and brought a whip with the money I gave him. But maybe one day she'll wake up. So I tell him, yo, dog, don't even pay that no mind. She coming back. She already just lost. Just let her, let her sue in her release from the bullshit. You know what I mean? Because she don't really know no better. And you already said she young. So now he tells me, yo, we went out, we kicked it, man. You should have seen her while we was riding. You know, she just held her head back, was letting the breeze blow on her chest, and you could see her shirt blowing in the wind from the wind hitting her cleavage, and she's so comfortable with her dark glasses on, and she's looking out the window, and I could really see her at peace. And it's like then that he said that. How did he say it? He said that her spirit grabbed his spirit. You know, I'm like, damn. A Dominican did that to you? And she's like, yeah, word. I said, my nigga, we don't, you know what I mean? You already know we going to crush one of them. They can't handle what we got. Come on, son. They used to that. And he's like, yo, but I'm telling you, I'm feeling it. I said, yo, dog. I said, all right. So now, I tell him, go ahead and holler at me, So he hollering at her. They going back and forth, right? So as they going back and forth, she's sitting there, and she tells him, right? She tells him, yo, I'm really feeling you, but, said, but, He said, yeah, all right. So she wouldn't tell him what the but was. So they went back doing what they doing. They hanging out. They having a good time. Next time she with him, she take her shoes off. She got her toes manicured, and she throw them up on the dashboard. She got her shirt open down a little lower so the wind blow a little lower in the cleavage because she remember what it felt like the last time. You know what I mean? I seen her smile when I looked over at her. So, I'm like, yo, what do you mean you seen a smile when you looked over at her? I said, I thought you was driving. He said, yeah. He said, but she had her feet over on the dashboard, and I just looked over at her, and I looked at her feet, and I just wanted to, I said, you wanted to what? He said, man, I just wanted to suck her toes. I said, come on, dog. You know what I mean? I said, she Dominican. She probably didn't get no shoes till she was about 6 or 7, because I got mine at 6 or 7 in the island. So you already know her feet ain't going to be the best of feet. They might be a little hard and crusty. He said, man, but she's so beautiful. I don't care if they taste like stone. I want to suck her toes. I said, what? I said, you know what? Why are you telling me this? Go tell this chick. You know what I mean? So he go hang out with her. He tell her that he want to suck her toes. He said she ain't never had that done. She don't know if she want to do that, So he said he's riding and he holds her hand. So he said he held her hand, and when he held her hand, he said he felt an electricity that just went through his body, I said, damn, I said, it went through your body, dog? He said, yeah, it went through my body. I said, yo, dog, it went through your body? He said, yo, I'm telling you, man, I felt it. I said, yo. So what are you telling me? And of course, guess what he said? But I think I love a dog. I said, come on, my nigga. You think you love a dog? Nah, we ain't gonna do that. And he's like, yo, I'm telling you, when I'm with her, I just feel this special kind of way. And when I'm not with her, I miss her. You know what I mean? I just can't stop thinking about her. He's like, man, I said, but I'm lost for words here. I'm really lost for words here. You know what I mean? I'm like, what are you really trying to tell me? And this had the nerves to say it again. But I love a dog. I said, oh man, did you hit it, my nigga? And he sat there and he looked at me. He said, man, I put it in for a minute. Right? He said, I said, no, whoa, 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 whoa. Put it in for a minute. What does that mean? And he's stuttering. I'm like, what do you mean a minute? So he said, yo, I had it in a hotel, and we doing our thing. She going down on me. She doing a great job. He even said he went down on her. I said, you did what? He said, man, I went down on her. I said, dog, she's a Dominican. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Dominicans, but I'm just like, she's a Dominican. It's just a way of saying, like, she's a woman. What are you doing going down on her? They're supposed to go down on us. That's the point of having the superior feeling of you're the man, that she have to do you, but you don't have to do her. And she choose to continue to do you, even though you not doing her. That's what being a man is about. This is what I'm telling you. I'm talking my shit. I'm in my zone. So, yo, don't judge me. But I'm just telling you how, how I was. So I'm schooling my youngin right now. Right? So I tell him, yo, don't even worry about it, dog. It ain't that serious. He said, yo, but it is. I said, what you mean? He said, but I love her, dog. I said, oh, man, gunshots. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, dog, what do you want, my pistol to put it in your mouth? Because I think this is where it's time for you to check out. You know what I mean? He's like, nah, I'm saying I'm good. I'm good. I'm just feeling it, dog. I said, how could you be feeling it like that? And she's a Dominican. Oh, man, I couldn't even believe it. You know what I mean? Hold up, man, hold up. Hey, yo, Wayne, I'm doing a video. Let me call you back, all right? All right, love you, man. All right. Yeah, that was my son. He in Jamaica chilling. It's Friday, We ride. But I'm going to get back to my nigga real quick, because you got to hear this old crazy ass shit about I Love Her Dawg, right? So now he sits there. He talking about he loves her. So now they hanging out. So I said, okay, well, how did this, you just put a little in. He said, man, we was doing our thing, man. He said, you know that hot dude. I said, nah, what hot dude? You know what I mean? He said, with the two numbers on his face. I said, what are you trying to say? 6'9"? He said, yeah, we was doing a 69. I said, nah, dog. You went out like that? He said, yeah. I said, get out of here. I said, you trying to tell me that not only you went down on her, but you did a 69 with her? I said, what are you, my nigga, crazy? He said, no, but I just love her, dog. I said, oh my God. So, I'm looking at him, I want to ask him, like, how does she taste? You know what I mean? But I don't say nothing. Because it's funny, because I know if I ask him that, he's going to go through a whole description of what's going on, and I'm not really trying to hear that right now, right? So he's sitting there, and he's telling me that they 69 and da-da-da-da. He said he started getting good, right? But check this out, right? Hold on. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100. Little nigga, you said I could tell the story, so I'm going to have to tell the story. I ain't going to hold back from my people. I'm going to tell it like it is. All right? Yeah, because you gave me permission to tell the story. You just said don't use your name. All right, so this is what we're going to do. So now he sits here. He gets with Shorty, right? I'm going to have to speed it up and get you in the zone where we at, because now he's on some bug out time. You know what I mean? I guess this is what they do when they feel like, but I love a dog, right? So now he's sitting there and he said they up there, they doing their thing, they 69. And if they 69, you know what I mean? That, while they was riding there, she showed him some videotapes, of the dude that she lived with, hitting it from the back while she in a doggy style. And she was working. But you could tell he was a lazy dude. He didn't really know what he was doing. It wasn't that, unique-ish or anaconda-ish to do what it needed to do. So I'm looking at it, trying to get, unique, out of, Franco. You know what I mean? Let's say. But anyway, so she working. I said, damn, Shorty. You know what I mean? He said, what are you telling me? He said, damn, Shorty was working on the video. I said, damn, you think you can get me a copy of the video? That nigga said that she was working on the video. And I'm like, yo, can I get a copy of the video? Can I at least see it? Did she give you a copy? And he's like, nah, I was just looking. I was like, damn, And I just knew that, she wasting her time, so I was ready to put it on her, So now she even showed me a picture of, her giving him fellatio, right? And, so we get together and, he said that when they get together and they in the 69 and all that, they doing what they do. How did he say it? Okay. Yeah, he said they was in the 69. And while they was in the 69, what the hell this nigga saying? I'm trying to get his words, because I'm just laughing so much. I might have missed a word here and there, so forgive me. But anyway, he was like, they was in the 69, they doing anything, da-da-da. So he said that you know, when they spun over there and she was giving him head, and he reached over and he grabbed his phone and he wanted to film it. That way he could show her what it, you know, she really looked like, is what he telling me. You know what I mean? Doing what she's supposed to do, not the joint she showed of her man she living with doing him. So he turned the camera on there for a minute and she panics about the camera. And he's wondering, yo, what is she panicking about? We just looked at a video that you did. So, I mean, we just chilling. You already know that, you know, we you know, we trust each other. That's why we here. You know what I mean? This is what he's telling me. So I'm like, yo, but dog, maybe she's not really, you know, because you said she's young, so maybe she's not really mature enough to understand and be able to read that she's dealing with a man that you could, you know, the same way you could read that, you know, she's going to be a strong woman. You know what I mean? Maybe she don't have that. Remember, you had me to give you those reading radars. You know, she probably didn't. You know? He said, yeah, you right. But I love a dog. I said, oh man, you love a dog. I said, I would just keep working with it, right? This is what we're gonna do. Just keep working with it. So he said that, right? After he took the camera, she grabbed the camera, she panicked, you know what I mean? He said, then he got her to calm down. So when she calmed down, you know, he got her to spin over in the back so he could hit it from the back and feel what, you know, she was showing him in the video. So he said, as soon as he put it in, she felt it, she felt the size of it, and she kind of, you know, tensed up and all that and felt him up in her. He said that, you know, she pushed back a couple of times. You could tell she was enjoying it. He said just when he was about to grab her hair and ride it like a pony. You remember Genuine, that pony song? He said that's what he heard in his head. And he wanted to just grab her by her hair, you know, her little ponytail and ride it like the little pony she was, you know, or thought she was, you know, after looking at the tape. So he said when he got it in there, and just when he said she pulled back, snapped back, pushed back, and ran back and laid up against the dresser and said, oh, nigga, you gotta go. I said, she said, what? He said, oh, nigga, you gotta go. Can you believe this? She gave him head, let him eat it, got to 69, let him hit it from the back. And then she panicked and ran back and said, nigga, you gotta go. So, you know, being a gentleman, you know, he said he tried to, you know, talk her down a little bit, but, you know, as he's getting stuff together, because he got to respect, you know what I mean, her space, even though he paying for the hotel room. So right there, I said, but dog, why you ain't just grab her shit, throw it on the sidewalk and tell her, no, chick, you gotta go. Gunshots. He said, but I love a dog. I said, you mother, don't hate me, because yes, I would have threw a shit on the sidewalk. Get your ass up out of here. You know what I mean? Get dressed in the hallway. But, you know, that's just how it is, you know, back then. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. They trying to equate, you know, today's rules on yesterday's behavior, when if it's today's rules, the rules are supposed to start today, not yesterday, because this is how, you know, we was living, you know, in the community as a time in all races and genres. It ain't got to just be the hood. But, you know, now they made laws over the last 30 years and now, wham, lawsuits. But anyway, right, I'm just keeping it 100. So check it out. So he said that he went shorty, da-da-da. So I said, she told you to leave. He said, yeah, she told me to leave. So he said after he calmed her down a minute, you know, he got to talking and she felt a little comfortable. And he asked her, why I got to leave? And she said, you know, I went to see a reader, is what she said. She said, I went to see a reader and he told me be careful of the dark-skinned man coming into your life. I said, she told you what? He said, she told me she went to see a reader and he said to be careful of the dark-skinned man coming in her life. I said, so what is she saying? That every nigga she got to watch out for? You know what I mean? So he's like, nah, that's just what she told me. I said, nigga, that don't sound stupid to you. That don't sound racist. You know what I mean? I said, you sure you was in the car with this chick? You know what I mean? I said, he said, yeah. I said, yo, she just told you that she don't fuck, you don't mess with niggas. He said, no, she didn't. She just said that a spiritual doctor said to be wary of the dark-skinned man that comes. So I asked him, okay, well, you go ask her which dark-skinned man. You know what I mean? So he comes back and he tells me, he said, man, I asked her. She said, he didn't say, he just said dark-skinned man. I said, so go ask this crazy woman if that mean that she'll never talk to a dark-skinned man in life because this man done put this drop of racism in her that really got her screwed up. So he go back, he asked and he come back, and she said, yeah, but I'm not racist. So he's telling me that she's telling him she's not racist. I said, okay, I said, get on the phone. Let me talk to her for a minute. So he gets on the phone. I'm talking to her on the phone. I said, yo, what is this spiritual thing? Tell my son. She was like, said that I got to be wary of the dark-skinned men that come into my life. I said, did he tell you what kind? He said, no. Did he tell you tall, dark, short, handsome, booger, what? He said, no. I said, so what does that mean? You can't talk to no dark-skinned men? And she said, yeah. I said, that don't sound a little racist to you? She said, now that you put it that way, but I'm not racist. I said, well, maybe he was racist trying to make you racist. Don't you understand what's going on? And she's like, no, I never thought of it that way. I said, okay, let me give it to you. You know what I mean? My man really like you. He said, y'all did a couple of things. We're not going to get into it. But then he said that you pushed him off and told him that your reader said not to talk to any dark-skinned men or be aware of the dark-skinned men coming. And she's like, yeah. So your reader told you don't get a sex up to no niggas. You know what I mean? So she looked at me like, oh. I said, basically, that's what you're saying. We're going to get cut and dry to the point. Your reader said don't give him no sex to no niggas. You know what I mean? She said, damn, you make it sound so racist. I said, how else could you put it? You telling me that you're feeling my man feeling you. He's so old, but I love a dog nigga at this moment. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. And she's like, damn, you make me feel like I'm racist, but I know I'm not racist. I said, no, I know you're not racist because you was with my man, but can't you see someone is trying to make you racist? She said, huh? I said, how would you feel if my man told you I like you, but you too light, My spiritual reader said don't talk to no light-skinned Latin women. And you'll look at him like he's racist. She said, damn, you right, Anyway, let's ride. Enough about him because, I just can't stand him, but I love the dog nigga. So I got to get him out the groove, So while he's sitting there, he's telling me all this and he's all emotional about it, I had to bring him back to reality. I said, okay, what about the little nigga she living with that's gutting her out? He looked at me like, huh? I said, nah, you told me how you and her is, but, how's the relationship with her, the little nigga that's gutting her out, that she paying all the bills for? And he said, I don't know. I don't know. I said, what you mean you don't know? He said, but every time, she talk about it, she be mad and be arguing and her whole demeanor change. We can be just chilling, whatever. So I said, get up out of here, man. He said, yeah. I said, oh, man. And you want to really stay with that? He said, but I love a dog. I told him, my nigga, you dead wrong, man. I'm about to tap out. I can't even go no more because right now I'm ready to go for my man. But he's sitting here like a fool. She's saying that he too dark, you know what I mean? She's a baby racist, baby racist in training, right? And don't want to be racist, not racist. But they definitely trying to convert her by telling her, that. And then she's sitting there taking care of this dude because he's light-skinned and she don't want my brother that's dark-skinned, because she's a baby racist in training. You know what I mean? You see how society works? Beautiful Latino woman is being trained not to talk to any dark-skinned women, so they put the fear of, oh, you can't trust no morenos. That's what they call them. You can't trust no morenos. Come on, dog. What's going on? We got all kinds of baby racists in training, but I'm telling them, dog, if you really, love her, you do what you feel you need to do. But if it was me, I'll keep it moving and let her stay with her little baby racist in training ass, team, and God bless her and wherever she go. Because I guarantee you she ain't going to get where she need to go without a black man in her life. You got to at least experience a little bit of all races, nationalities, and cultures to really be fully, grounded. Like you want to go out, you want to eat all types of different foods from Greek and France and Italy and, and Russia and Bangladesh and everywhere, That's where you got to meet people from other places. so that you could open your horizons so you could be unique and be able to sit on YouTube and tell fly stories off the top of your head. You know what I mean? And be able to help your homies understand that even though you love a dog, it's time, time to go. You know what I mean? Let her stay there with the nigga that's draining her pockets. You know what I mean? Give her a couple of months. By summertime, when she mad that she didn't get the outfit she want, can't go on the trip she want because she wasted winter playing with this nigga. When she realized that she wasted winter playing with this nigga, when she had a chance at a nigga like you, a nigga that I raised, and she turning that down to be a baby racist in training and screwing with a nigga that's just milking and dry, that don't help with rent, don't help with food, don't help with the kid, don't help with nothing. And you telling me that you capable of doing all that, but yet she's telling you, but I love him, dog. You love him. She told my man that she loved the dude she with. You know what I mean? And she's paying to love the dude she's with. So I'm like, hold up. But you did say she was Dominican. No disrespect to Dominicans. I'm just having fun. Round of applause to Dominicans. Big shout out to Ruben, 174, Green Nines, Felix, 163rd, Alex, 163rd, Wani, 157, Chocolate, 156. I could keep going on and on. You know what I mean? Those are my Dominican homies. Those are my brothers. So I'm never disrespecting Dominican women. I'm just having fun, and they already know we all talk crap. This is what we do. This is like some barbershop talk without the barbershop. But this is where we at, right? So I told him, dog, whatever you want to do. He said, man, but I love a dog. I said, on that note, I'm out of here, man. Make sure you cop the book of Roar In Harlem, man, and don't you turn into no sucker ass, but I love a dog ass nigga. All right? Remember, Unique Mecca Audio told you that. Tighten your shit up, man. Sometimes a girl got to pull her thongs on and say fuck her big girl panties. You know what I mean? Because sometimes she got to go get the money, This girl keeps the thongs on for a dude that's dead broke. Who do that? You know what I mean? You got thongs on for a dude dead broke, And my man telling me, but I love a dog. Who do they do that at? You know what I mean? She need to pull her big girl panties up and smell the coffee and realize that she's being used. And at some point in life, she got to really just say, I'm going to look out for me in trying to make everything around me everything I choose around me happy. Because you choose them don't mean it's your responsibility to make them happy. Just you being around them is supposed to make you happy is, what I tell that young lady, just so you understand. You have to make, you happy. And if you have to pay somebody to be happy, pay the bills, them living with you, eating your food, come on, dog. Ain't got no job, and you paying everything. Shorty, get your head right. And my nigga, find out if her head gonna get right. Because we not gonna use that, but I love a dog, as an excuse. All right, let's tap out. Wow.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. What?
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio. get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. Yui back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a Roar in Uptown. They be horn Uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, Yui got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in Uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the rudiments.